Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aries might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for the last 10 days of May 2022. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Now, if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, of course, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest. And if you know your other planetary placements, just listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Aries for May 21 through 31, 2022. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries, May 2022? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries? And one more time. Okay, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is going to be your overall energy for this reading. So as we go through the spread, I'm going to show you how the Queen of Swords is going to relate to the different cards that come up during your reading. And of course, the Queen of Swords is somebody who basically has just had enough and has clearly drawing her boundaries. This is someone who has been through a lot of hurt and sorrow, emotional pain, loss, that sort of thing, and they just can no longer tolerate, have a lot of love to give. They just don't have time for games, basically. All right, now for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, and the first row pertains to you, what you may have gone through in the recent past, things that you are currently dealing with, and the things that are coming towards you. The second row has to do with our twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, karmic partner. This could be a previous partner that you just have those really strong soul ties with and you can't seem to let go of. Regardless of whatever your relationship status is, it's that person you're thinking about the most, the one that's on your mind when you wake up in the morning, and that last person that you are thinking about when you go to sleep at night. Now, the third row has to do with obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties, and self-sabotage. And the last row has to do with outcome. All right. I've got 2 cards in each of the 4 rows, and I'm going to do that 2 more times so we have a past, present, future scenario. All right, now we're starting the reading with the 4 of Wands and the Moon. Now, after our recent eclipse, like I said in your previous reading for this month, you're going to find out a lot of things, maybe stuff you didn't really even want to know about. But a lot of things have begun to reveal themselves. So where you thought you may have had this illusion, basically, of what you thought was a happy home and a happy relationship, you realize that you've been duped. You realize that this person basically is someone who's got a double life, and it's beginning to reveal itself, and let's just say you're not too happy about that. Now, in the partners column, we have the Tower and the 8 of Swords. So as I was saying, it's a lot of information coming in really swiftly, things that you're doing, the decisions you're having to make as your world has come crumbling down around you. Now, the Tower is about relationships and situations that just never really had any real solid foundation to begin with. And, you know, when push comes to shove everything comes falling down. And that is basically what is happening after these things that your partner is doing that is being revealed to you. Now, obstacles and challenges, you have the Knight of Wands and you have the Queen of Cups. Because you are a loving and generous person, you tend to sometimes, you know, give too much love, maybe to people who don't always deserve your best. But at the same time, you're not taking any prisoners. You know, this is something that you just simply are not going to tolerate, and you just made the decision that you're going to protect yourself above all cost and move on. Now, when you get to outcome, you have the Page of Cups as well as the Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles, your partner is going to reach out for you. Of course, they don't want to lose you because they've been having a good old time using you. And they're going to continue to text you or send you love messages. You know, where were they when they were fooling around? Where were they when they were cheating? They're not sorry until they got caught, okay? And so they're basically accusing you of, you know, turning your back on them, which is simply not the case. It's simply you talking about those boundaries. It's not an ultimatum. It's just you have what you will and will not tolerate and put up with, okay? Now, in the second set of cards, we have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. Hanged Man and Empress, the Three of Pentacles and Star, and in your outcome we have Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, now seven of Cups. This, you know, your partner may have had more than one person they were dabbling in. It doesn't make it any less important that none of these people were significant. It's just that they're into, you know, whatever catches their eye at the moment. It doesn't really matter about the future that you two had planned for. This is something that they thought that they could be sneaky and devious and get away with, you know, while you are thinking about your future and, you know, imagining all the wonderful things that it can be. They're completely deceiving you. It's pretty gross. They're dabbling in a lot of different places. Okay. Now, in your partner's column, you have Empress and you have the Hanged Man. Okay, so there may be a Libra influence coming into your life. Someone that is more relaxed and artistic, and you know, they say opposites attract. This one seems like a really good match. You are in a position right now where you feel like you're stuck, but you know what? You're not stuck. And a lot of times when you leave relationships, sometimes people move on right away, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they take a little longer to heal. You don't owe anything to the person that betrayed you and betrayed your trust and used your mind, body, and soul to their own advantage, not considering the effect that it was having on you. So if you feel like when this Libra influence or this very strong air influence comes into your life, you know, I'm not saying attach yourself, but get to know this person. They may be someone that's very beneficial to you in the future. Now, in the obstacles and challenges, we have Three of Pentacles and the Star. So definitely after that Tower, the next card in the deck is the Star, and it is about that rebirth. It's about reinventing yourself. It's about moving on. It's about, you know, washing that man right out of your hair. It's getting rid of all those negative influences that you didn't like. Of course, the person that you're leaving behind is really regretting it. They're looking at you and seeing all that you're doing and all that you're accomplishing, and they're very jealous. I would just say that they're jealous. I don't know that it's really going to be that much of a problem, other than it's just annoying. But because you are more into your own self, and because you are focusing on yourself and your growth, you are attracting the attention of others. Now, when your partner from your past puts you on that pedestal, they'll be happy to kick it right out from under you. as soon as they got you back. So be sure that you don't repeat patterns. Generally, we meet people and we learn lessons, and then we move on, and the more that you don't learn those lessons, the more that the universe is going to have you do a refresher course. Different body, same type spirit. Okay, now in the outcome, you've got Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Obviously very great news coming to you, that stability that you're looking for. This is something that you want to hang on to. This is more of like your self-respect and dignity. You know, you're nobody's fool. You're not going to want to you know, be a part of anything that that person is offering. Okay, the things that you're, you know, I really and truly feel like you're going to get some news financially, even though this is a love story. I definitely see that there are some moves coming up in your career soon. Okay, now in this last set of cards, Magician and the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Very good here. And Justice card and the Eight of Cups. Okay, definitely looks as if, you know, all these things that you want, all these things at the beginning of the reading where you were hoping to you know, make your goals and look to the future and build all the things you want. That is exactly what you are manifesting in your life. You're working really hard towards this, and you're just not letting anyone interfere with that. You know, we just have this one life, and, you know, making the best of it that you can. As long as you keep getting distracted, just like I was talking about, those same people, those same situations. Sometimes folks will say, why does this always happen to me? It's because you're not learning. They're not learning their lessons. So if you learn your lessons, you'll continue to grow. The universe will continue to bless you. And before you know it, that soulmate energy, okay, that very beautiful energy, when you meet this person, it's going to be like you always knew them. Okay, it's going to be like you just click, like they just get you. And you know, same likes, same interest. The two of you are just going to be very, very excited to be around each other. All right, now obstacles and challenges. You have that Two of Cups, and you have the Ten of Cups. All right, here comes that self-sabotage part. Okay, this is what the universe is offering you. This is what you want most of all. I'm still feeling that maybe you're feeling the influence of this person from your past. Don't get suckered into that, or this is what you are going to lose. You're going to lose that soulmate connection, that person that treats you equally and respects you equally, anticipates your needs and your wants the same as you do for them. Okay, just be careful, because this new person also, they're on a little bit higher level than your past person, and pretty much where you are, and they're just not going to tolerate any foolishness. So be sure that you have totally released this person from your past before you move on, because this is not a person that wants to hear about or hear you be sad or complain about, you know, someone, your exes. All right, so here's Justice. You've deciding that, you know, the best thing you can do absolutely is to move on. You are now aware, you know, especially after this eclipse and all these things are being revealed to you, you are moving on. You know that there's more love out there that will fulfill you even more. Okay, Aries, so that is your love reading for the last 10 days of May 2022. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.